Hello, we are welcome to another review section. We are looking at the month of August, how the month of August performed, and I will tell you that the market in this month of August tried to resist further decline. Then after it has touched the lower low of 26,789.38, and this is the lowest market touched before a rebound as a result of what the news of the minister, and also the low price attraction that investors are taking opportunity or of these prices to see the guy they can trade it. But because there's no liquidity in the market, that the market still track with after like 4 days attempt or 3 days attempt for market to rebound, it failed. Not because the liquidity is not there to support the market, because the smart money, or they call it the big money, they decide to to sit at the fence to watch how the economy will play, especially now that the ministers have been awarded the ministers have been appointed portfolio. We want to see the policy they want to come out with, if it will be in line with the expectation that this economy has to really to be reactivated again or stimulate for growth. Because if our GDP is declining and that activities in the economy is slowing down, and also if you look at what is happening in the global economy, which Nigeria is not it's not isolated, you can see that the matured economies are posting slow growth in their last second quarter GDP, which might likely come until we see the figure of our own GDP by next week. I think September 3rd or 5th, we're expecting the Bureau of Statistics to release this number. When it comes, it opens out and tell us the real situation of the economy as at the second quarter. Also knowing that the results released so far, or the corporate earnings released so far for that quarter, have given an insight to what we should expect. But for me, investors should not panic. I always tell them that in any market situation, there's opportunity to make money. And also, if you remember, I've said it often and often that when you have used your technical, your fundamental in choosing your stock, use your technical analysis, other thing that you need to do is to apply patience. Now that the market has continued to break down many support level, making lower lows, you don't need to panic. All you don't need to look for stock that you have entered. They are staying. What attracted you are staying intact. You just exercise patience. Waiting for the right time to see a rebound and key in to average down. Don't jump in now because the market is still looking down. And also this month of August, as we are looking at, is the worst month so far in terms of what new equities making new low, because more than 30 companies share price made new low in this same month. What does that mean, or what does that suggest? It says that this one that creates opportunity for people to buy, because when they are making new like this, they are waiting for information to turn them up. All you need to as an investor, just hold on and see where is the market going to turn and what you can. Like I would just say, for those that are looking at the recent dividend stock that are dividend stock that are paying, that are releasing the result, I would say that for me, the numbers so far that have hit the market, yes, they are mixed number. But I will tell you, there's one thing that I observe. I will also say it here that if you check all the financial all the financials from the banking sector, if you look at their trading income or investment income and net income, most of them are shaking, and also they are declining. But if you look at their fees income, is growing, and those that also have really worked strong in their technology in terms of banking, they are making money in their retail banking. It tells that it's shifting for investment because the market is down, and at the same time CBN wants them to reduce their rate of involvement in government security. That tells you that the banks will always find way to make money. Not that the banks are at these low prices. I say they're cheap at this point. You need to beat your tent in stock that that they are the one that will follow up market, because this general market have brought all of them. Now if you look at all the charts of these stocks and the chart of the general market, they are looking the same. That is that the market is moving. Also, don't forget that I've said it in one of my talks that 50% of market direction would affect the price of equity. That means if the price equity that market is looking up, it's trying to drive market up, price of others up. But if the market is looking down, it's going to reflect on it. For that, in a bear market like this, you don't just complain much, but you take opportunity that's in the market to create money for yourself or to make income. That's why the interim dividend that's coming now is becoming attractive for those, especially the PFAs and high net worth individuals that understand the importance of volume in this point. For me now, if I would say the result that hit the market so far, especially the banking stock, if you look at the GTB, look at the Zenith Bank, look at UBA, you look at Stanbic, remaining Access Bank to release the interim dividend, I will say that the market at this point, the stock that look more attractive for me is UBA. If you look at UBA yield, is about 3.4% as a release date, and that of Zenith Bank was 1.78 as a release date, and that of GTB is 1.2, and that of Stanbic dividend yield is 3.30. You see that access UBA and Stanbic has a better yield now, and you can benefit from them because their closure date is still within this period. You can take opportunity because these are stock also. If you look at the result of UBA, fantastic result, good number, and these are stock that will rebound straight with the market. That means if you are buying this stock at this time, you are not making any mistake. Your risk is very low, and most of these stocks are selling even 100% below their book value, not the fair value now. It tells you that this stock company, your risk here is very, very low. For me, now that the market is in this direction, trading to trade in this kind of market is very dicey, and that's why I see that the rate of giving signal this time has reduced. It's not because we don't see stock that, but if you give a stock and there's no liquidity to push that stock, market is about pattern, about behavior, about demand and supply. If all these are not there, because if there are demand for a stock, that means that funds are entering that stock, the price will go up. But if there's no demand, it will matter whether how good or bad this company is. Demand was what drives price. You need to look at this demand first. That's why I say in our sentiment report, you see we put a buy volume and sell volume percentage and the money flow index. These are things that will tell you technically what is happening in that stock in particular. Also, if you want to know whether funds are leaving the market or funds are there, look at your money flow index. Even when the foreign funds start coming, the money flow index will give you a sign that the money funds are trying to enter the market, because it will reflect on what on the market and individual stocks. For me, this is that word to take position for the medium and long term. And for those that are traders, you can just watch the market and look for a few opportunity. But instead of you to get your finger burnt, or instead of you to be hooked in any position, still hold your position and look for all these interim dividend paying stock that will give you income for a short time. Between now and 2 weeks, you earning, the bank will be paying you. You can play them, take dividend, knowing that the market is down, and also the market will look up very soon. And I believe that despite the 99% of the ministers being politicians, I'm telling you that something positive is likely to happen. I'm very positive of that. For that, if you invest in, look at sectors that you know that will stimulate what the economy. Especially look at the construction, the cement industry, and knowing that we can give it to this government that they are trying to make sure that infrastructure is really what they are working on. That means those sectors in those companies in the industrial sector, opportunity there. Stock like WAPCO, CCNN, even as Dangote Cement is still also attractive, but it's selling almost if it's too slow and below the listed price. Yeah, you can also look at the way of that stock, Dangote Cement. But those smaller ones there, they can also give you returns, because once the budget for 2019, the minister start approving and they start spending, it also trigger the economy. And also don't forget that the figures that were seen in terms of economic indices, they are not too bad. Only that it's yet to reflect on the economy, but it's a sign that we are going somewhere. That's why every investor I is what on the GDP for second quarter to see, because that is also what to give direction if no funds will still enter the economy, or people will still remain at the fence watching to see where. But if the GDP is confirmed to be positive, and we have seen expansion in purchasing margin index for 2 months, for 2 straight months now, good expansion, faster than the other, because it tells you that yes, gradually we are coming out, but we need more physical input and monetary input to really trigger the economy again, so that the economy can move forward, and that will guide us in a way. For me, don't panic at all in the market. See stock like Total try to rebound at the give price, stock like ETI, don't look at them. But for those in the buy and sell signal, we are giving all the stock. You can see the way all the stock we have mentioned, we are giving you buy and sell signal, and we say you should not say hold on when they sign for sale. But for those that are paying for investing for dividend, just take position now, because for results, because you are going to still make money. As you are entering now for dividend, you're not going to sell immediately. You take your dividend and wait, because when the market rebound, these stocks that are paying into dividend are really stock that are the ones that will probably rebound first. For that, build your tent in this stock now and wait for the market to rebound. And also don't forget that in the month of September, once we enter September, there will be portfolio refresh, because of what it's the last month for the quarter. And don't forget that in this month of August, you see that August and July, during the end of the month, you didn't see much activity because it's a monthly. But when it is quarterly end, that is where portfolio managers. They want to earn their awards. They want to earn commission or fee for their for their clients, from their clients, and also for that they would like for the end of the month of August to be better than the beginning of the quarter, of September. For that, September will be a lot of portfolio adjustment ahead of any season for October. This month of September and October, there will be little activities, and also don't forget that people that sold off in May to come back in October. They will also be preparing to position for that October where they are coming. Some of them will be back in September position to see the earning season for the third quarter. And don't forget that third quarter result anywhere in the world when it comes to equity investment is very important, because it gives you direction what's expected from the company at the end of the year. Also, don't forget that when a company is paying dividend, it's a sign that the company is doing well. But when a company also is not paying dividend and giving receipt, and also they are giving you capital appreciation, and you know that they are expanding, it's also another thing. But mark you that when the company is paying dividend, it's a sign that the company is healthy. Don't, because you don't give what you don't have. We'll draw the curtain here, and in our next review, we're going to give you, like I said, we're working on a special class for earnings, how to use earning, all the way to use earning, how to use earning, how to read earnings will soon be out very, very soon. We are really working on it, and you get it to play on your laptop. This is what it's live class that you enjoy. It's not just video class. This is a live class that the video. No, this one you will sit down in your house. You get all the details you need to know about how to use earnings, because earnings count in any market situation. Down market, up market, ranging market, earnings is very, very important. See you. God bless you.